can see I'm here in Burke Center, Virginia, and this is a river that's completely run over its banks, following Tropical Storm Hanna. You can see how high it is. When on my way over here, we'll take a look at it as I walk back, but I could tell that the river originally ran its banks way beyond even where it is now. We'll be able to see evidence of that. It was a very sort of fast storm. There were no tornadoes. The winds weren't really that bad as far as I could see. I haven't been far from my own home today, but the water, the rain was really quite amazing. We can take a look over here on the other side of the bridge and see where it's going. Can't even imagine how deep that must be, and how this is normally a creek, like a stream. It's a stream, and there are times when there's just very little water in it, so this gives us an indication of just how much water, how much rain we got in a matter of a few hours today. There's just something rather tranquil about listening to the rushing water. As we move over here, we can see evidence of the fact that had some pretty major flooding. You can tell here that the water, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but the grasses are all weighed down by where the waters were rushing, coming down off the hills. Same thing it looks like over here. Boy, you can really see how that's amazing. That looks like it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 times as wide as it ought to be. Let me see if I can give you a little close up there. You can see the tree sitting out in the middle of it. That gives you a little sign. Yeah, there is something rather amazing about the beauty of rushing water. Sometimes in church we pray, oh, here comes the train. No, we don't pray that, but we pray, pour out your spirit among us or on us. Sometimes maybe we don't really quite realize what that might mean. Here comes the train. Looks like it's an Amtrak. And again, you can see more signs here that the waters were rushing through the grasses here. As we come down from the bridge, I had to stop gingerly through this first area, which is still covered with mud. Oh, here comes another train. I love trains. I wonder what kind of train this one is. It's coming. Oh well. I don't know where it went, but okay. So anyway, you can see the mud. And we'll just sort of step. You can see that the water just rushed right through here. This whole area is just flattened. I don't know where those logs came from. I can only imagine where they might have come from. We're just going to sort of step gingerly through the mud here. Careful. I'm actually walking in somebody else's footsteps. Makes it just slightly less muddy, but it's still deep. Ew. Girl Scout moment. As we walk through, there we go. But here you can just see, I mean, massively flattened. Let me pull back a little bit. I don't even know how wide this is. The whole area is just like this all was. Some more of these trees. I wonder where they came from. Just rushing right through here and going, oh, well, you can see a little bit of it still over there. Fascinating. So we'll head on back home after a little trek down to see just how wide the river is. Hi.
Hello.
Looks like we had a lot of water through here, doesn't it?
I know.
Yep.